He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from the desert. A return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 26-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 10 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, New York.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's taken in by Chubb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 27.
A gain there of 27 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing is Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kick is good. Makes the score, Giants 7. Raiders 7.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit.
Joey Sly set the kickoff.
My action been louder than my words.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out for the 35.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. That's what the mic. That's the characters. Not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hoe. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your old man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak. Whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my man's in them. Who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in there, y'all gonna make me
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Genty. Up the sideline, past midfield. And it will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back is Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
This ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Good return. He takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Complete to number 88. A gain of 14. And the Giants first down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be run out short on the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on first down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Giants first down. Right back to the air from Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. As he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. Mahomes now on second down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up third down.
Mahomes back. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
You heard of my man, the left controller, the level king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Slow ball, slow ball!
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We are through one. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with second down and 13 in front of them. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
It is third and long. From the gun, it's Gino. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. That is catch number 60 for the season.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Hey, here we go, hey. 49, flip, check, 13 there.
On first and 10, here's Smith. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. Here's a handoff to Genty. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's taken in to the ball to force a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Pullman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
There we go, Sonoma.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle is on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Giants come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
1st down, New York.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
1st down, New York.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New York.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Giants.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Mahomes. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 54 yards out. Sly's kick is good. And the Giants tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly back out, kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. To start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hey, go sit up.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raiders first down.
The 16-yard line.
I thought that you'd be happy I made it from that test by the bars to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumping in the club, the sound of with my eyes. She smashed the gun.
Tuesday. Hey, here we go, hey. You know this shit?
Here's Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Flush to his right. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half, and try to build something going into halftime.
Play action now. It's Gino. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. Mahomes on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and inches. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We gotta keep everything in front of us, Hey, here we go, hey. Release up. Hey, it's a clip. Hold on. What's up?
On first down, here's Gino to throw. Got his man at the 6. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Ran the money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, on me, hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got sell. If it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
There we go.
That is caught, and he's in. Kobe Myers. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points, and you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
The kick is good, so add one more. They will take a first first-half lead into the locker room.
17.
Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Hey, watching, do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the offense.
Now, this looks like a design run. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's Genty. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Toss to Genty. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Raider first down. They run out of the gun with Genty. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, here we go, hey. You're not even set.
That is dropped. That could be a live football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
13 next.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. To the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead.
Giants 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right to the 35-yard line.
Around the 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. Now he takes off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third down and 3. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's taken in by Chubb. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, recovery excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Throwing now, Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Mahomes has his offense ready to try for 2 more.
The Giants will line up for the
He'll look to throw.
conversion.
He'll swing that line, and he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some.
Hey, here we go. Hey, what's up?
They'll run with Denty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Inside the 20. And he will score again. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. To add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders tack on 1 more to their lead.
The score, Raiders 31, Giants 25.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Giants.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Second and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely 1 more play in this third quarter.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested. They've done a great job all day.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be running out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Tuesday. Hey, here we go. Snowball. Hey, trio left.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Play action now. It's Gino. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Here's a handoff to Genti, running left. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 20.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out? He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Here we go. We're ready to get started. We're good. Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
On the ground, it's Genti. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
That's good.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between trying to keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Genti is in for a touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
32.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, New York.
Neighbors in motion. Mahomes on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chain. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Giants first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. Mahomes now on second down. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong They'll try it now with Chubb. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Room up the sideline to the 20. And it'll be marked down up at the 34-yard line. That was good for 29.
That's good.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, we go to the middle. Ready, set.
Gino to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Here we go.
Smith from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Davis to return it. And he'll get a few yards. This return up past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's second down.
So 12 yards. It's second down.
To throw is Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Now Mahomes. Looking across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he will have a Giants first down on what will be a big play then on 4th and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. One last shot now for Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's so tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, 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 huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and latch, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock, shock, cause this is it.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. And she said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite